Today we are doing our end of the month try on. We basically at the end of every month we take all of our subscription bags and gather it all up and we try on all of the makeup items just for you on camera.
We kind of like share our thoughts on how the products work, and it kind of gives you an idea of what products from what boxes actually are working and what products really aren't. So it kind of gives you an idea of what boxes you might want to kind of look into.
Yes, but before we get started, we do want to remind you that we have a current giveaway going on. So we will have that linked in the description below, so you can head on over and take a look at that. So the Jiffy face wash, it is an exfoliating face wash. I used it, I don't know how it's exfoliating because there were no like little microbeads in there or anything like that, unless it's some sort of a chemical exfoliator.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like my skin. Usually you can feel kind of a tingling or maybe a little bit of a burn or something like that whenever it's a chemical. I didn't feel anything. The smell was very, very strong. I don't know that I've ever smelled lemongrass. It does kind of smell lemony and kind of grassy, but to me it stinks. So I'm not a fan of this. It was not really my favorite product.
So this is something that I got in my Ipsy. This is the Wander Beauty Glotion. I use this kind of as a primer, kind of like a glow illuminating primer, and I'm not really, I don't really know how I feel about it right now. I might use it on top of foundation as well to see how it works that way, but I don't know, and I've only used it literally the once.
There's not really
if you watch the Ipsy versus Ipsy video, like I was trying to squeeze out to like kind of see, like swatch it a little bit, and it's like half empty, and it's already a sample size. I mean,
right.
Fill it up. But another product that I am gonna talk about that I use, this is the Needles No More Baggage by Dr. Brandt. I have used this basically every night. I haven't used it night and morning, but I've basically used it every night since our unboxing video. I like it. I don't know that I would necessarily pay the price of it because I don't like it that much. I got it for free, or not free, but I got it
in a box.
So it's hard to say that I would repurchase. I'm gonna continue using it until it's all gone, and maybe then I'll have changed my mind, and maybe it'll be like a ride or die product.
Right.
I don't know, but as of now, I just couldn't imagine paying like $50 to repurchase this because I'm not seeing enough like results. But we'll see. So I got a Smashbox concealer. You heard that right, Smashbox in my Ipsy, which I was like so shocked.
Blown
like
away.
Literally, my mind was blown. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. I've actually never tried a Smashbox concealer, so it is really light. And I am looking really orange because of my foundation. So I'm hoping that this kind of helps a little bit. This is so weird for us. I'm using a brush and you're using a blender.
It is. But I've been using my beauty blender
And I've been using
a
brush because I've noticed that it is quicker to use, because you don't have to worry about cleaning it and wetting it.
That is true.
And I don't do my makeup in a bathroom or near a sink, so it is a little more time consuming to do.
Definitely brightened up my under eyes.
Yep, mine too.
I like it.
We're gonna go ahead and powder off camera real quick. I'm just using the Coty Air Sponge, and she's using some Mary Kay.
Okay. All right, so I got the Pacifica. This is the coconut blush. Came with 2 different colors. I'm actually going to try this one as a bronzer, and we're gonna see how that goes, because to me that kind of acts more,
yeah, I almost
the color.
thought that it was like a bronzer blush duo whenever I first saw it, and then it was like, oh, it's just blushes, and I was like, but you could probably use that.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, so I think I might try that as well with her,
So
and hope that it goes good.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite. I'm gonna switch to my Hula. Oh.
I'm gonna keep on with this and see how it goes.
Next product that I'm going to use is the Note Cosmetics Luminous Silk Compact Blusher in the shade Desert Rose. I got this in my BoxyCharm, and I had never heard of the brand actually, so I'm really excited to try it.
All right, and so I'm gonna go in with this color here for my blush. And I kind of like that it has a mirror on the other side, so you can use that. Kind of a great little, all right, I'm gonna try to not go in too awfully dark. I'm gonna try it with the mirror.
That is actually really pretty. This might be like a new favorite blush, because it's like that perfect tone for me that I love. It's like kind of a corally. I don't know.
Yeah, that's your favorite.
That is my favorite blush tone, yeah.
So I got in my Ipsy an Ofra. This is one that I can put in a Z palette if I had a Z palette. But anyway, I'm gonna use this as actually an eyeshadow, but I'm gonna use this as a highlighter and see how it does.
And by the way, my highlight is actually the one that we made ourselves in our Mixing Every Highlighter video. And I've actually really been loving it. And whenever I'm like self-tanned, it's
really pretty color.
I honestly don't think it could have turned out like
I
any
know.
better.
I honestly would like to do that again so that I would have one, but because it's beautiful. I really like this as a highlighter. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and use this like on my brow bone and inner corner today as well, but look at the shine. I'm really liking it. Yay.
Okay, so next we are going to go in with some brows. We're actually going to do this off camera, but I got the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream in my BoxyCharm, and I actually already had one. So I'm just going to use the one that I already have, and this one is going to go in a future giveaway.
And I'm just going to use the Benefit Brow.
So this is Brows On. This isn't a bad product. The product itself is good. I do feel like there's like a flaw in like the way, like the packaging, I guess. Basically, this is the product in here in this little pot, and on the other side you have a little what's it called?
Angled
An angled brush. And so since it is an angled brush, dipping it in there, it only gets the tip of it, and you can't really put it in at an angle because it doesn't go all the way down. So you're really only dipping the tip of this, or this side, in it. So it makes it a little more difficult to work with. I mean, overall, it's a good product.
All right, so we're gonna move on to eyes. I got this IBY Beauty Desert Vibes eyeshadow palette in my Yes So Yas.
And I got this Crown Pro eyeshadow palette in my BoxyCharm.
So pretty.
It's like, it gives me such fall vibes, and I love it. I wish fall was like here already.
I know. This one actually does too.
Yeah, it kind of does.
And I mean, there's some other colors.
Yeah.
I just, that is aesthetically pleasing to me with the shiny kind of a gold, almost like a, it's almost between a gold and a rose gold.
Yeah.
But this is really, really pretty too. And I kind of like that they have like IBY and Desert Vibes printed onto the eyeshadows. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna go ahead, this is the lightest shade. I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over, and I'm gonna be using my Elizabeth tapered blending brush that I got in my Ipsy bag.
And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this shade right here as kind of a transition. And yeah, just gonna blend it into the crease.
I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Elizabeth got the Itsy. This is a eyeshadow single, and it is in the color like a plum color. It doesn't tell me the shade that it is, but it is a magnetic single, and we traded because this was not her.
That was actually something that I was like, I don't really like, but she liked it, and this was something that she was like, I don't really know about that. So I was like, you know what? Would you want to trade? Because I would use this like all the time, and I think that you would use that.
Use this all the time.
Yeah, so we just went ahead and traded. I mean, that's a good thing whenever you have friends or your mother that gets an Ipsy box or Ipsy bag as well as you. If they don't like something, yeah, you can just trade, and then you end up with something that you do want.
All right, so I'm going to be using my favorite Lexi brush.
I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here. And I'm going to kind of work this lower on the crease, but still on the crease.
Okay, so next I'm going to use some setting spray, and I'm going to go in with this color here. It's called Lookout, and I'm going to put this on the lid.
And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to put this in the outer V, kind of.
Okay, I'm going to be using my Ofra magnetic single, and I'm going to be using that on the brow bone and in my inner corner.
And I'm going to go in with this shimmer shade right here, and I'm going to put this on the lid.
I'm going to go back with the Itsy purple, and I'm going to line my eyes and kind of go a little bit deeper on the lower lash line.
And I'm going to go in with the shades that I used on my crease, so those 3 shades, and I'm going to put them on my lower lash line.
So the IBY Beauty palette, I really like it. I basically only used 2 colors. I used this one and this one, but this went on very good, very blendable. This packed on really, really well, so I liked both of those. The Itsy purple, when you've got a color this deep, I tried to kind of only go in very light-handed, but it was pigmented. It wasn't super, like, I did go over, as you saw in the video, I did go over about 3 times to get the pigment, but now I kind of know how it works, so I'll know better, you know, how to not get too much or too little.
Don't want another catastrophe like the other day.
The Ofra is amazing. Like, my brow bone is so shimmery, my inner corner, and I also used it as a highlighter, and you can see lots of glow there. So I am really liking all 3 of these eyeshadows.
And this eyeshadow palette performed really well. I think it's super pigmented. I love it, and I think for fall, oh my gosh, this is gonna be my everyday palette, I think, for fall. These are kind of like deeper than what I am used to. I love, if you know me, I love like my nudie patootie palette, like stuff like that. Those are my favorite type of things to kind of use all the time, and so I think this for fall is gonna be perfect for me.
It's beautiful.
So, yeah, I love it. So the next product that I'm gonna be trying was something from my BoxyCharm. This is the Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. It's in this little tube, which is not something I'm used to, but we kind of in the video we talked about it, and we were like, oh, maybe this will be better.
Kind of when you get down to the end of it,
Yeah.
and kind of squeeze it instead of having to roll it
like
around your bottle.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping it's really good. I think that it will be, because like, I don't know, something about this wand makes me think that it's just gonna work so good.
yeah. And I'm just using, I'm using my Revlon Ultra Volume. This is in my project pan. Alright, so on to lips. I got the Sormay. This is a lipstick. It's more of a sheer. If y'all saw when we swatched it, it's more of a sheer, but it's a beautiful color.
It really is.
Kind of goes along with what
it kind of reminds me of like the color that you used to wear all the
Raisin
time.
Berry.
Yes, that one from Mary Kay. And so whatever I saw, because the top of it is clear, you can kind of see in it.
there.
And so I saw it and I was like, you're gonna love this. And so yeah, but it is a little sheer.
So we're gonna try this out.
And if you watched our Ipsy, versus Ipsy, then you would know that I got this Mellow Cosmetics lipstick in like a Barbie pink shade. So I am gonna try it, but I'm probably gonna immediately take it off. And then we did get another liquid lipstick in our Ricky's Cult Crushes box.
And
this is in the shade 911 Death Dealer.
I love this one.
The packaging,
the packaging is absolutely stunning.
So pretty. Like honestly, and then there's a little stone up there. The packaging is just
gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yes. So I don't know what Ipsy was thinking with this. That looks really
oh my
good
gosh.
though. That looks really good.
Thanks. It's a little bit more sheer than what but I'm not mad about it. I mean, like, I'm used to it being a little bit more opaque, lipsticks that I wear, but it's got a little bit of a, but yeah, that's a little bit much.
So we did get some Ricky Care Backstage Travel Cleansing Wipes. I'm about to open these up and take this off. This was something that we did get in our Ricky's Cult Crushes box this month, so thank the Lord. But I'm taking this off.
That is a little bit bright.
A little
bit.
Okay, so for the short amount of time that I did have that on, I feel like it did stain my lips a little bit. I just can't even imagine, like, if you wore it all day, how much it would stain, but I am going to go ahead and try this out, but I'm going to do that off camera real quick. Okay, so here is the lipstick on. I actually love this one a lot more than this one. This is just such like fall vibes going on. Like I just want to like drink some hot chocolate.
I know.
Like,
hot apple cider.
Oh my gosh. Like I can't wait for fall. But yeah, I actually really like the way that this all turned out.
And I did go in with a second layer. I don't know if you can tell that it's a little bit deeper, a little bit darker. So I like that. When I first started putting it on, it did seem a little bit hard but my lips warmed it up, and so it got a little bit softer and applied very easily after that. When I first started, I was like, this is not gonna come off, this is not, anyway, but it did wind up being really, really good. Another thing that I got in my Ipsy bag was Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. And I have been wearing this some. It's kind of kind of got a musky smell to it. I actually really like it, and I looked it up the other day, and the full-size 3.4 ounce version of this is like $144. So I was like, okay, I'm going to enjoy this sample, but I probably won't be purchasing the real product.
Yeah.
So anyway,
a little pricey.
Little bit pricey.
So that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the post notification bell so you're notified each and every time we upload.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Glam and Glamour on all of them. And until our next video, bye!